What is going on, guys? Machine TV, and today we are starting something new. We are starting the Ultimate Update, the once-a-week upload, where we will talk about things going on in the NHL community as far as cards we've got, opinions from Reddit, and also, if we get to that point, we will respond to the comments section below, and every week we will update it, and we will go over and talk about the things you want to talk about. If this is a series that you guys do like, maybe we can start doing it daily. Leave a like on the video and subscribe for more content. Let's talk about NHL 26. NHL 26 officially dropped today, and we just got the Check My Game event on top of, you know, the base cards, the MSPs. We got more icons cards. We got heroes. We got rookies. We got more captains and even more captains, as well as the XP path cards that we get with every season. And now we know that if you're climbing the ladder of ranks, you're going to earn these 85s and 87s for playing and getting higher up on the ladder. There's also more clarification on the ranked seasons and where you can and cannot get relegated from. There's actually a graphic, so I think that makes everyone feel a little happier. I don't know. But ultimately, I think we can talk about the gameplay, different things that we see on Reddit, such as I did post on Twitter, though. We have floating goalies. So if you're going in on your backhand and you kind of get close to the goalie, you can actually tuck your stick underneath of the goalie and it'll lift him up and it'll go in, and it counts as a goal almost every time. And obviously that's extremely concerning. Because that is not hockey. Obviously, you're not going to have a 200-something pound goaltender sitting on top of your stick, floating in the air. But the other things that we've seen are pack luck is actually really solid. People are buying packs this year, which I'm okay with. It seems like the odds and everything have gotten a lot better. But then again, is it because we've been in early access and the people that are in the game early access are the diehards, the people that are going to continue to play the game? We don't really know yet, and I would say after week 1 of Check My Game and people opening packs, we'll really be able to see. So I don't really know there. And then we also got to see the ranked system, and I'm going to leave this for the most part unedited, so it's just very real. But we've seen the rank system kind of be flawed. And I'm curious to what you guys think about that and your opinions on the rank system. Let me know down below, and we can talk about it in the next episode. But I think that the ranked system is going to be difficult for people that can't string together wins, whether it's skill issue or terrible matchmaking, or you just simply can't string 2, 3, 4 wins together to get out of a division. If you ask me, I think they should go to maybe some type of system where it's more of a, you get a 2 or 3 game period when you first get into your new rank. So if you go from silver 1 to silver 2, you get 2 games that if you lose, it's your little cushion, and it's fine. But if you lose your third one, then you can be relegated down, or I guess it would be silver 2 down to silver 1, since you can't go back down to bronze. But I think that would be a good way to do it. Also, don't take a full square or star or silver, or like a full progress meter just for a loss. I feel like you should get 1 whole square or star for a win, and then make it a half goes away if you lose 1, or every time you lose 2 in a row, then you lose the whole square. But never should you lose an entire placement piece for just 1 loss, because I think that's a lot of unfairness towards players that maybe aren't to the level of the top 100 guys, or even the top like 5% in general. I think that could be a good quality of life change to the game. But that is also just my opinion. So like I said, let me know down below what you guys think. We can go from there. We can talk about it in the next episode that I'll be recording. And then we can cut that and then to the next part where I'm going to talk about. And also, I think what I want to talk about is how Hockey Ultimate Team had its best content drop probably ever upon release. I know I briefly showed it at the beginning of this episode of like what we got on day one release, but even the Chell week and everything on early access was really cool the way they did it. I'm excited to see kind of what they do throughout the rest of the year. The only issue I am going to believe that we're going to see is now they've set this level of this content is going to be so good that now if we go into Tuesday normal content and we get a single card or something just super plain, the entire community is going to be so disappointed and so irritated, pissed off, whatever you want to say, because the content went from this with the rookies and everything and really solid cards too to, you know, maybe what we had in 25. The content team really has delivered this week, I think. Doing the different things and the lineups for the actual gameplay combinations and the cards that are coming out make sense to the combinations and to whatnot. So I think the content team has done a really good job thus far, but now it's going to be keeping it at this level to keep people interested. And can they do that? Or are we going to fall back into boring content? We don't care. And I don't think that's going to be the case because we're already a week in just from early access and we're just full pedal to the metal, it seems. And I really like that. But I'm curious. I'm going to keep this one short. I would love to add comments and stuff on the screen and talk about them. Or if you guys are curious of what cards, you know, I recommend, or hey, I have this in my lineup and I'm curious, and maybe we can just discuss that. But I'll put everything up on the screen based off of what you guys say. Like I said, I really want this to be an interactive series with everyone. So keep the first one short. We'll roll it into the next episode. And like I said, if you guys want these more often than once a week, let me know and I will be happy to do them more often. I appreciate all the love and support so far in NHL 26 and from prior to 26. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next one.